right, my microphone's on, desktop's going. Hey, champions! Welcome everyone to our second Art Attack session. These are really cool events where we're going to talk a little bit about the fan server, the community, and give a chance for our art team to kind of showcase their awesome talent. I want to introduce Shahan, who is the moderator of the fan Discord server, who's been leading the community in getting them to play the game, engage, and just have a wonderful time. So, hey Shahan, how's it going?
Hey, it's going great. I mean, I'll take a moment to say that I am one of the moderators at the fan server. The incredible Darren and Kenny are the other two. Yeah, they do a great job, and like we're all working together. Want to give credit for that. But yeah, I guess going into every month, the fan server hosts a casual tournament. It's designed to be drop-in. Basically, we run a round roughly every 3 days. You'll get your pairing, and then you're just supposed to organically kind of arrange a time when you can meet up with your opponent. You play a game. So far, these are all on TTS. Though, I mean, that's, I guess for the new Coliseum of Fate, with all that happening, exciting stuff, who knows, maybe people will start using that more. But either way, after you've played your match, you report results, and then, yeah, like, it's like kind of a 3-day cycle. And then we have like a little kind of like a fan oriented prize for each of them. We don't want to put like a huge money thing. We want people to feel happy about like changing their deck ups, you know, like, oh, I've got a really cool idea, I just wanted to work, and kind of adjusting it like on a daily or weekly basis. And something that, I mean, we didn't plan, but we're now in love with, is that this has allowed players to play each other from different continents because of like how flexible that, like, you get a 3-day window. You just need to find like, I guess like an hour-ish where you can play someone else, and we're getting Genesis matches happening between Germany and Canada and the US, and it's just like like we didn't plan for that, but oh boy, do we love it.
Awesome.
And yeah, like one of the prizes we get to do every I guess 3 months is the Art Attack, where I guess our winner Eric got to, I guess, suggest a pitch to HCG and then the creative team, and I believe Mario is going to I guess take it away.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing I'll say is if you're interested in the casual monthly league that the fan server Discord server holds, we're going to be starting our next one in 2 days on Wednesday. So, you know, cool prizes like this. Yeah, that's where to do it. It's going to start up soon. Anyway.
So, yeah, with us we got Eric, who won the entire event. So, congratulations, Eric.
Thank you.
Round of applause. And then Mario, who is going to be the artist, who's we'll talk about the details of this art attack, what he's going to be drawing. But Mario's done a lot of amazing pieces. Some of the ones that come to my mind, especially Apocalypse, Grey Wolf. There's actually some artwork that's coming out soon. Oh my goodness, Mario is just killed it, and I'm really excited to be sharing some of those pieces in the next little while. And then with us is Demian, art director extraordinaire, who's going to make sure Mario doesn't freak out, right?
I'm here just for the support.
Moral support. So this is going to be, what, a 15-minute session? 20-minute session, right? I think that was the plan. And then Eric is going to be giving Mario a description. I think Mario already got it ahead of time. But Eric gives the description, and Mario just draws for the next 15-20 minutes. So, Eric, you want to let us know what your description is as Mario starts to share his screen?
Sure, yeah. So, this description, it's kind of an event that happened in a game. But the description is there's a giant scorpion, and it's shooting, I guess, its stinger at kind of... I don't know how you'd represent this, but kind of the idea is there's an angel of retribution in the somewhere in the background in the sky, sitting on a chair, representing a stone protector of knee, stone protector, and but it's kind of like almost like a ghostly version of it, because the giant scorpion is shooting at it, and the Angel has teleported behind this giant scorpion to attack.
All right, this is gonna be an intense piece. You ready for it, Mario?
Yeah, sure am. That sounds fun.
Yeah. And as a kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke, there's the Angel could be sitting on a chair instead of an actual stone protector, because the deck, of course, is angel chairs, as I think a lot of people like to call it. So,
right.
but yeah, that's it. I just like to see it.
All right, awesome, Mario. Whenever you're ready, just jump into it.
Yep.
You got. Pardon?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with the giant scorpion because that's my favorite part of this description. So I'm gonna make a mean scorpion now.
Nice.
Yeah, I did look up some of your art, and I did notice that you had the giant scorpion. So I felt like this was a perfect.
Thank you.
Or actually, maybe not, because something is killing your giant scorpion or attacking it. So I'm sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, it's always crazy. Just I've seen now a few artists just kind of sit there and do their thing, and it's always such a crazy feeling for me because it's just such a magical experience. I think I talked about this last time too, where it's just like it goes from just these basic lines, this rough shape idea, and then when it starts crystallizing, it seems so epic. I don't know any other way to describe it. Like, it's just such a powerful thing to watch an artist do their thing, do their work. So as Mario's doing that, I guess we can talk a little bit about the event that happened this month, the decks, Eric, you played, and how was your experience? So, what deck style were you playing with? Which champion? What combos or strategies? Anything in particular?
Oh man, I guess you might not like me after I tell you. So I've been doing a lot of testing and stuff like that, but I haven't been focusing too much on the current set as much because there's just so many cool things coming out. So I ended up playing Kun Burst.
Oh, the championship deck, huh?
Yeah, and because I wanted to kind of get a sense for basically like the damage per round, like like how much damage can you get in your hand. I was basically testing like what's like a good amount of damage that you can have in your opening hand, a reasonable amount, and like what's too high, what's too low, just because some decks can have a lot of damage in their starting hands. And Kun does a good job of not only having a lot of damage in the starting hand, but sticking to an opponent. And I hadn't really played him a lot, so I wanted to see what that was like. It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Like I've tried building like a Rain Brawler deck, which is like just a Rain non-OTK deck, and then I try the Converse deck, and I'm like, oh wow, this is a lot better. Which is unfortunate because Rain is probably aesthetically one of my favorite champions.
Yeah.
And I would like to play her in something that's not just OTK, but we'll see. Maybe there's something in the future. But yeah, that was that's what I was playing, just to kind of get a sense of that deck.
Yeah. I like the Kun deck. Actually, it's interesting because when Raze was coming out, I remember a lot of people were excited about Erica, but it did seem like for the longest while that none of the other Raze champions would hold much value in the game. Like, they weren't going to push the competitive scene too much. And then at the championship, we had both Kun and Core come in first and second. And I was like, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, the Kun deck's definitely really solid. It was I don't know if anyone else was running it at the championship, but it was pretty epic.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And also another reason I was playing is because in paper I have Nubia Chairs, Idris Blitz, the Core, Death Companion, and an Erica Landslide decks all built. I try to bring them whenever I go to my friend's house to get people in the game, and people, Nubia Chairs is Nubia Angels is definitely, it's one of those decks where you give it to a new player, and like once they start slowly learning it, and they say, "Oh, if I put these two together," it's like something like clicks in their brain, and then that's also why I was thinking about this piece of art, just because of that deck. I've had so many people, by so many I mean like 4 people I think, pick up that deck like that I've introduced this game to, and just like had this magical experience where they're like, oh, I can do that. I can do that at instant speed in response to things. I can move it around the map and kind of like wait for you to do your thing and then kind of get you. And of course, this is actually one of those things where I was teaching someone the game, and I was playing the Erica Landslide deck with a bunch of giant scorpions, and I was basically trying to get him to like understand what his cards did. So I was like, all right, I'm going to attack your Stone Protector, and he started reading his card. He's like, oh no, like it's going to die. And then he's like, wait a second, can I do this? I'm like, yeah, you can. And then we played another 7 games in a row that night. So yeah, I mean, that's just the story behind this. But yeah, I do like when you can like introduce people to the game, and like everyone I've introduced this game to is like really likes it. Some people more than others, but like there's been no complaints.
Nice.
Besides when they first start and they're like, wow, there's so many things to do, what do I do? It's like I'm playing like 5 games of chess at once.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always fun.
I like angel chairs. It's so jokes.
Am I getting this right?
Oh, it's looking great to me. I don't know.
Is this what you're kind of thinking, Eric?
Yeah. I mean, I was curious how you'd represent that. So yeah.
I don't know why, but the one that's in the chair kind of reminds me of when Mario jumps inside the cloud and like floats away with using the opponent's like in Super Mario, right? Where the creature who throws the turtles out from the cloud, and he can jump onto the cloud and take it away.
There was a moment there where everyone watching was super confused. It's like, wait, the artist is jumping into a cloud?
Not that Mario. Not that Mario. Other Mario.
Yeah, I got confused as well.
Yeah, I don't know who started calling Stone Protector D a chair, but I mean, it's kind of just become a thing. Like,
Right.
It's not like Angel combo or Angel Stone of Me or Stone Protector Me synergy deck. It's Angel Chair is what people call it, because you put the Angel in the chair and then it starts teleporting around and doing horrible things.
I do appreciate how Mario's gotten the angels to have 3 arms. A lot of people forget about that.
Well, wait. I gotta check. They do?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
See this one, yeah. And then this one. There's a 1 arm on the head, and then 2 on the chair
Nice.
armrest.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I've forgotten that.
So what were some of the decks that you played against during the event that were interesting to you?
What lovely people did you murder?
Who did I play against? I definitely I played against someone who's also playing Kun, and that's always a funny game, because you're just like flying over the person, attacking them from the back, and then they fly over you, attacking from the back, and or it's almost like a start of like a fight where you're circling around each other. And like I think in one game we had like for the 5 or 6 turns, all we did was just like circle around each other like 3 times. Like we just like went around the board until I guess one person flinched, and then the other person like jumped on them with like all their spells. And so that was kind of funny. It felt like like those movies where all the people are in the fight have like they have their weapons out, but they're circling around each other,
Yeah.
or in a boxing match when they're just trying to like see what the other person's doing, and that's what it felt like.
Yeah, I definitely like had that desire for Genesis to be like that, where people are spending time just scoping each other out, right? Like understanding your opponent and having that kind of cinematic moment, and then once you come together to fight in the center, it's just all crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually like super interesting to me that it kind of like it makes sense that it ended up that way, but it's like because like the Kun by Blitz deck is, well, I mean, it's called Kun Blitz, right? Like it wants to like get like a critical mass of spells and then just come unload, ignore everything else you try to do and just go straight for the throat. But then when you get Kun versus Kun, is like now there's like a little bit of a mind game. It's like, okay, do I have enough? Like, it's like, I was like, if I try and go in now, like, and then we'll start unloading on each other. Do I have enough to dodge their stuff, or like, so that's and like you don't want to wait too long, because I guess if you wait too long, you want to get a read, right? That and try and hopefully assemble a better hand faster than your opponent. Oh yeah, and uses mind reading too, right? So then. Actually, that's interesting. So, like, did you consider maybe like popping a mind reading so you could like maybe see opponent's hand and then like move in, move out, or something like that? Was that ever something you considered during play?
Yeah, I mean, I think what did happen is I did play a mind reading, move in, see his hand, and then I'm like, well, sorry, and then I show him my hand, and I'm like, well, yeah. Yeah, I gave him a free mind reading, I was being nice, right? But that's an interesting strategy as well, especially Kun can do that, is have that ability to go, like, play a mind reading, dash in next to them or near them, see their hand, and then you can decide if you want to move after that. Like, I hadn't actually thought of that before, but that's a good move. All right, I'll have to.
Oh no, I just made Eric stronger for next month's event. What have I done?
It's okay. I won't play Kun next month.
I've been obsessively playing with the core deck that was played at the championship, but I focused a lot more on the evasion, and I'm loving it. Like, I had to explain to someone recently where it's like, yeah, I made the game, but I don't make the top tier decks. I just copy other people's decks. So, like, I'm really liking the core evasion deck. I'm trying to think of a good Vishud evasion deck, but it's totally in response to the Kun deck. That thing was a beast.
So, do you have a link to that? Because I'd be really interested in seeing this core evasion deck.
I have an image somewhere. I'll throw it up or pass it over to Shahan at some point, and you can put it up into the fan server.
Okay, cool.
Straight from the CEO. Definitely best deck.
No. It's a good deck. It's a good deck.
This man made the game. He must know everything.
That was the thing. I remember when I first made it and took it to playtesting, and I was playtesting against my brother and his friends a lot, and I lost almost every game I played. Like, I was not a top tier player. I was really good at designing the game, but playing the game, but it's all good. Like, as long as people are having fun, enjoying the game, right? That's the most important part.
Yeah, it's also what you want out of the game, right? Like, you don't have to want to like build the best deck and defeat everyone if that's not what you want. Like, I'm very much I guess a player who enjoys, I guess, like finding cool synergies. Like I enjoy like a good competitive game for sure, but like you find two cards that like kind of like really work well together or make like this really cool interaction, and it's like it doesn't matter if you like play 10 games and lose 9. It doesn't even matter if you play 10 games and you lose all 10. As long as in like 2 or 3 you got to pull off the interaction, then you're like, look at this character maniacally, I will destroy you with this. It's actually you're dead. That's fine. I got what I want.
I used to have a deck that had no win condition. The whole entire purpose of it was if I was playing multiplayer, it just did the most ridiculous things, like being able to shadow grasp people into range, or just like manipulate the board state a lot. It was a Kendra deck, so it would have a lot of Lamps to the Slaughter, Sadistic Illusions, Shadow Grasp, and just these type of like really annoying situations where now you're forcing your opponents to fight each other instead of attack you. Or if someone's like being defensive and is just sitting in a corner, you grab them and you temporal relocate them into the center of combat and be like, now you gotta fight everyone.
That's so mean.
It's so much fun, especially when you're doing like a 4-player free-for-all. It's so good.
That sounds pretty fun.
I guess it did have one win condition, which was just a bunch of meteorites. Because when all else fails, you just drop a bunch of meteorites, die, and then be like, all right, now you guys deal with this. And you're like, I'm out.
See, that's actually like a meta level play there, because like you kill yourself because you weren't gonna win the game anyway, but you also have lowered everyone's health total, which means the game will be over sooner. Yeah. So you can get, even though you're out, the next game will start sooner.
Exactly.
So it's just like this, like wow. We're like, yeah, see, that's what being the CEO is. You're like 3 levels higher than everyone else.
Yeah, you're thinking way far ahead. That's great. That's great. I have had a game where a meteor has ended the game in a tie, which is great.
Oh man,
it's a fun event.
So for this event, you had to deal with restrictions and erratas coming out during the event. How did you manage those? Like, did it impact people's deck lists at all?
Yes, actually. Yeah. I was playing against Steve, Chaotic Systems in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
I believe, I think, yeah. I hope I got that right, because I definitely was playing. Yeah, I definitely was playing someone who's he was playing it just Blitz deck, and he had the Fire Pillar, and I think this was maybe like one day before you made the announcement that pillars were not permanent, but we were talking about it, and we decided to track how much it mattered.
Okay.
And it turns out that if the pillars were permanent weakness, mm-hmm. then I lost both games, and if they weren't, then I won both games. And it was like exact lethal. Like, we played it out every time so that he actually, like, it would be something like 7 or 8 damage by the end of the game, with that permanent weakness. And then you announced that the pillars were not permanent, so I won those games. But
interesting.
But that was because we talked about it before. We wanted to see we decided to make it so that they were not permanent before the game started. So we kind of discussed that. But we wanted to see what the difference was, because we were basically just testing how the ruling changes the game, and it turns out that it made a massive difference on the game.
Interesting.
So definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, to give a Chaotic System, Steve, a quick plug, it's actually thanks to him that we have these monthly tournaments, because he was a great active member. Got newbie Sundays going on our fan server, which is a time where people can just come and learn the game. And then he was like, wanted to have more games happening, so like he came up with this idea of having like a more casual event. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great. Workshopped it with him, and it became that's 2 permanent fixtures of the fan server, for like having more games happen, having more players learn about the game, that are both thanks to him. So just want to give him a shout out and a thank you.
I started playing this game because of his newbie nights.
Nice.
I heard about the Kickstarter, and he came to the Discord, learned about Newbie Night, started playing, and
It also just changing topic slightly. It came to a realization that the last art attack was winter themed, with the dogs playing in the snow, and now you got it moved over to the desert. I appreciate that. I'm definitely looking forward to warmer weather.
Oh yeah.
It also kind of throws me off when the canvas gets rotated. Like, it makes sense.
Oh,
You gotta look at it
yeah.
from different directions. No, do your thing, do your
Yeah.
thing. But it's just
Yeah.
like, I'm always...
I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, so I was all over the place.
Yeah, it's all good.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean it looks great. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I intentionally made the scorpion kind of cartoonish and mean looking. Just to make it more fun.
Yeah.
I actually really like that scorpion.
Next promo is Scorpion, right, Damian?
Yep. This one, not any other. This one.
I like it.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask. I was kind of confused by the angels sitting in a chair. So what about this one? Should this one be in a chair as well? The one that's behind?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
We could show it like kind of discarded, right? Because like after you teleport, you could then take the angel's turn and move it.
That's
So you could
true.
be
Yeah,
like,
so-
yeah, you could just throw a chair just
the chair just falling in the
Maybe
sky.
with a sad face. I don't know if you can put a sad face on a chair.
yeah, that sounds perfect. Yeah.
Chair has been done. No, don't care about the chair anymore.
Okay, that's the next.
Can say
That's the next
where the
champion.
road
It's
goes.
the Stone Protector alt art.
It's just a sad chair.
Falling on the
Everyone only likes me for what I can teleport, but no one likes me for me.
So good.
So,
Oh, I actually,
so
if there's any more time left, I thought of another funny idea, which would be another chair coming and picking it up, taking it away.
like a super chair?
A savior chair.
Save
to
your chair.
save
Like,
the-
when you
to
have
save
those
the
double
other-
chairs that you take one in, bring it, That's
Okay,
another combo. having the double chairs, having a chair riding a chair.
How can you show it's a savior? Put a fireman's hat on it? I don't know. Or Red Cross hat. I don't know.
Just give it arm. That's a cape.
I mean,
Oh my god.
That's so good.
That's awesome.
something like this, maybe.
Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, they're so tiny.
There we go.
Okay, how about this?
Oh wow,
That's awesome.
this looks amazing.
That is awesome. I think
Perfecto.
that's time. It's 6:30 now, right?
Yep.
So, how did that feel, Mario?
Pretty good. I mean, it obviously needs a lot of more time to render it out properly, but I think this is a good starting point.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
Thanks.
You gotta print this out posters to put up on a wall now.
This is an accurate description of just what Genesis is.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know what Genesis? Here, this picture. This is a literal Genesis game. Just look at this. This is what happens.
Yeah, there's gonna be so many questions about the chairs.
Damian, how are you feeling about your art team?
Absolutely love it. I think the next set will all be about chairs. That should be our champions.
There'll just be little chairs everywhere.
Yeah, like office chairs, bus chairs, train chairs.
Chairpions?
Champions.
Chairpions?
That's awesome.
Oh, epic.
Alt art, every champion has a chair. And those are the champions. There we go.
Yeah, it's just all the champions sitting in chairs. Saying,
I was going to say as chairs, but I mean, sitting in chairs also works, but...
Nice.
Yeah, that's crazy. Mario, great job.
Yes.
Thank you.
Eric, thank you for the idea. This is cool. This is cool.
All
Yeah, that's so fun.
right. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Congratulations, Eric, again for winning the tournament.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mario for doing such an amazing piece. This was definitely something to remember. I love it. All right, and thank you everyone for watching. We had a pretty good viewership, which was epic. So thank you everyone. I'm gonna switch it over to the closing screens. Any final words, Sean, Eric?
I mean, I guess I'll just say if you want to be part of awesome stuff like this, I think it won't be an art attack as the prize for this month, but hey, like that will be in a future month. Hopefully there'll be another one of these. I think they're fun, and so everyone seems to think it's fun. Hopefully, but yeah, so like if you want to get some practice in, or just see the fan server and these casual monthly leagues we run. Next one's starting in 2 days on Wednesday, so
Awesome.
come sign out.
Yeah, I need to get the link for the Discord server. I don't have that, but if Sean, you want to grab that and throw that into the chat, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's also on. I'm trying to remember. It should be on the Genesis website under connect with the community. So, all right. Thank you everyone for watching. Again, congratulations to Eric, and thank you Mario for doing such an epic piece.
Yeah, this was very fun. Thank you for hearing me.
Yeah.
Let me grab
Thank you.
this
Thank you.
Discord
This
link.
was amazing.
Throw that into the restream chat. So if you're not part of the Discord server, go join. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.